Alright, welcome back to Monster Train 2. Last time, had a banished Railforged Titan victory, with Fel gaining permanent valor and swinging the big hammer again. Prison Zephyr had a sword maiden, had an Avenger, had a Forged Steward, had Cleave on holdover. Fel with high valor and a Cleave, almost enough to win a run anytime, honestly. Alright, what are we doing today? I think I want to go ahead and do another run with Railforged as my allied clan. And looking here, Lazarus Railforged is actually going to be a tough combo, I think. We have Wormkin Railforged. Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll do Spine Chief Railforged. Let's keep that loaded up. We did salvage last time, so we'll switch to Smith for some variety. Random Pyre Heart, no wins yet. Good to see. We'll get going. Alright. We get Corruption Seraph, Flesh Weaver, more mass, Strixon Hallowed do their thing, Fearless Greed, Echo Infusion ×2, Renovate ×2, Keeper of Echoes. Guessing these Echo Infusions are not purple. You have Bog Slime or Serrated Mandibles. Yeah, those are not purple. Bummer. Okay. This is looking very strong already, but Serrated Mandibles is going to be the one to pick for me. And I'm going to do the Infector path. Go all in on Echo Generation for the most part. Start battle. Put Spiny out in front. Do not need to play the shards, thankfully. Alright. A little damage on the top. We've already won. Alright, let's keep going. Echo Transfer Hosting Kin, Echo Snare. I'll take the Echo Transfer. Usually I like to see that purple. Hammerfall, this is purple, so you can get the Echo benefits even if you're playing at 0 Ember. So that is pretty cool. Let's hit the Steel Shot. Speedstone, Large Stone. Alright, we'll play Juggernaut, why not? Could do it. I'm gonna reroll though. Titanite Multi-Strike. We'll do Multi-Strike Keeper. Titanite is nice on Juggernaut, honestly. Okay. Like to see Smudge Stone on my Keeper of Echoes. So we'll wait a couple, at least one for that. $90. Ooh, should not have played that. Lost my $10. Alright. I'm gonna just leave forge points on. They don't matter a whole lot. Okay. We've already won. Just verify this indeed does work. It does. Nice. End turn. Bounding Echoes, which is purple. Echo Snare, Hosting Kin. Bounding Echoes looks good. Polyclaw, Plating, Metallurgy. Metallurgy is purple. I'll click it. And let's go ahead and look for Smidge Stone. These are not what I want. Dualism does nothing. Oh no, my money. Less. I'll take Nim's Oath here. Alright, well I screwed up and didn't count my money, and now we can't take Smidge Stone. Titanite, well, let's go ahead and get rid of a couple of stewards. Scroll down. Alright, Salvage Machine, Conductor Steward. I'll click him. Just realized I was $10 off from the shard I didn't play. Amazing. Alright, shake it off, shake it off. $29. Spine Sheath looking a little rough. Do live. Then armor. Alright, we're getting a little beat up here. Losing the chief. Okay. Renovate. $91 should be enough. Easy enough. Alright, let's leave that. Didn't want to play that. Oh. Enter. Alright, accelerated incubation. We have no eggs. Sentry turret, meh. Working spike. Usually it's good with Spine Chief. Do I want it today? You know what? I'll click it. It's not mastered. Bear Steward, Crucible Steward, Shark Soul Carver. Just looking for the dupes here. Imperial Well, Imperial Well. So the duplications are the last two rings. What about Steel Shops? Steel Shop here. I'm gonna take the Crucible Steward. I'm gonna take space. Alright, let's look at magic upgrades. Spell Chain Intrinsic. Stasis Crystal, Switchfield Dagger. I'm gonna click the crystal. Multi-strike good. What do we think for intrinsic spell chain? We'll do that and Echo Infusion spell chain. Stitch another steward. Where you going? Multi-strike, don't bother me. Metallurgy. Stay strong, big guy. Stay strong. Whoops, reaped my wrong guy. This is the high quality gameplay you come here for. Now he dies. Corruption, no! Gosh, I don't have enough here. Well. I do believe I have screwed up. Alright, we gotta do this again. Do it over again. Alright. Maybe we try to just preserve life here. And he's dead already. Anything to keep that corruption off, right? Don't etch the conductor steward. End turn. Alright. 4 points off. Play the steward. Gosh, where the heck is my last card? Amazing. Alright, this time we will win. Cool. Broken Memories, not doing consume. Forgotten Trade. Yes. Magnetic Relay. It's purple. 'Tis purple. Alright, let's look again. Endless Quick. Get some health and endlessness in this Crucible Steward. Reroll me. Alright, there's Smidge Stone. Wonderful. Juggernaut can get multi-strike. Lovely. That's good for now. Artifact. I should have found this first, shouldn't I? In case Divinity is not all that useful for us, we'll take Guild Marker. Sure, I'll put through this. Collect, yep. No, let's not get too crazy. Lingering Dark Shard would have been nice. Don't want to spend all that health for that. Okay. And let's go ahead and play the Crucible Steward. Wait on the old Juggernaut. And these sappers are not going to be fun, are they? Alright, well this ain't great. Restart battle, please. Alright, let's play on the middle floor. Throw out the Juggernaut, actually. -2, I'll take it to the face. Alright, nothing to do here. Go ahead and Wormkin's back. Let's play Conductor Steward. Metallurgy, the Fracture. Give me hit points, please. All right. What shall we do? Conductor steward. All right, GG. End turn. All right, well, I want many more Keepers of Echoes. The Forgotten Trade. I don't think so. Perfect Insanity is funny. That's where Country All Railgun. I'll take it. Let's go left. Trap Shoot Spell Sanctum. Fighting Corruption Seraph. Is Spell Sanctum any good for us? Kind of. Something outside. Get rid of the Renovates. Take Trap Shoot. I'll take Spell Sanctum too. What else we got? Zone of Silence? Nope. Alright, let's make this deployable. It's a great way to start the Corruption Seraph fight. And we'll fight these two. Bounding echoes. Oh, this is a haste fight, isn't it? God, it's so stupid. I think I'll start over here. Let's play you here, I think. Go ahead and do this. Kind of like that. Alright, I'm gonna take Forgotten Trade first. Metallurgy. I'll split the one kit spike actually, that's good value. Alright, Crucible Steward, you're back in. To munch them up. And I think you can play just a random fracture will magnetic relay our keeper. Okay. And what do we got? I'm gonna chew up the stasis crystal. This doesn't really matter where you put this one. Turn. Metallurgy. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Forgot he costed too. You could do it now, right? Not a huge difference. A very late spell sanctum. Alright, get their asses. Oh boy, it's the hammer. Echo Bloom. Anvil Breaker. I'm gonna do the hammer. Alright, now here's the tough one. Do we take space? Or do we take energy? I think we take space, because I want to dupe this Keeper of Echo a couple times. Alright, we're going to follow the duplications here. Just go ahead and do it. Keeper of Echoes. Alright, multi-strike 3. Wow. Assembly room is funny. I think I want that in deployment phase. Remove a card. I think we're good. It's fine to have one Spear Steward every now and then. Alright, let's leave. We'll leave that off. Need the money. Alright, I'm gonna do Middle Flower. I noticed that Cleansing Water took his reanimate off, which is kind of amazing. Okay. Money. I'm playing the hammer. Alright, metallurgy. Conductor steward, and we'll hit him. Alright, what do we think here? Cannot play the jugs anymore. Play Crucible Steward all the time. Alright, this is a little silly. Yeah, maybe I should have combined these. Maybe we just want something else out in front. Alright, easy win. Punchity punch. Soul Crushing Guilt, which is purple. I love it. Disassemble full throttle, armored drive. Full throttle is hilarious. Alright, I'm gonna hit the dupe one more time. It also has our pyre health, so that's fantastic. Dupe our keeper. A little healing is nice. So we have spell chain. Put that on full throttle. Alright, let's reroll. And we'll do double stack permafrost and soul crushing guilt. This used to be days 3/6, didn't it? Interesting. No need to remove anything. Split anvil and Herzl's anvil. Very similar. Interesting. Split anvil could have been nice. A little late for it. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I'm going to set up on top floor. Conductor steward? I'm thinking now that maybe this is slightly wrong. I think we're okay. Just have to beat this corruption. Right, nice turn for Juggernaut. We shall daze his ass again. That'll work. Oh, Nimzoth is hitting them too. That's funny. Alright, let's get this Spear Steward out in front. Let's see if this attacking can keep Spine Chief alive. It does. And chew up the Stasis Crystal and play the Railgun down. I think that's probably the end of Spine Chief, yeah. Which kind of sucks. Get out of here, idiots. Alright, end turn. Oof, maybe we don't have this. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try this again. I think the trap shoot was a mistake. Yeah, maybe should have taken Ember. Alright, let's do 2 keepers here. He's already dazed, that's fine. Alright, and yeah, let's put out the Crucible Steward. It's kind of cool. Doom, 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 doom. Let's play the trap shoot. I can play him already. Crucible Stew. Let's hit the trapdoor. Corruption no bueno. Have a bad hand here. Fracture. I think my deck is just a little too big. We still have 25 cards here we gotta get through. Let's go ahead and trapdoor. End turn. We should be fine now. I haven't seen like 22 of my cards. Oh my god. Alright, we got it. The hammer on. Collect. Alright, let's fight these titans. Crucible Steward out front. Vengeful Shard, Vengeful Shard. One against Spike, sure. Love to see the hammer early. And there it is. Okay. Crucible Steward gets played again. Let's go ahead and throw away a Spear Steward. Alright, a little frail here. I'm gonna play the other keeper, who just dies, apparently. Why does he die? Alright, everything's fine. Alright, chew it up. And Smith. Guess we're gonna lose our Forgotten Trade. Not ideal. Unless we get enough armor here, we do not. That's fine. We're very close anyway. Savager's already dead. Okay. Oh, he came back big. A lot of forge points, I guess, didn't I? Okay, I'm just waiting on Dominion. Spine Chief swings the big hammer. Should be a turn 9, maybe next turn. I'm gonna do the math. Shoot this assembly room, we do not need it. And that's GG, wave 8. Very nice. Spine Chief swinging the big hammer, a couple of keepers of Echoes, a Conductor Steward, and a Crucible Steward out front. Very nice. GG. Six Wormkin wins. Perfect Insanity and Wormkin Spike have been mastered. Wow, still a bunch of Wormkin cards. One I haven't even seen yet. Interesting. Let's take a look at the run summary. Spine Chief for sure. Call it the hammer. Juggernaut, probably Keeper of Echoes. Right? So yeah, Spine Chief, you know, our starting role there kind of suggested go into maximizing Echoes, which we did. So Spine Chief swings 4 times. Every time you gain an Echo on the floor with us, usually around 2 of these at least. Keeper of Echoes. My favorite pair of upgrades for this card, Multi-Strike and Smidge. Just pack the floor with as many of these guys as you can. They all improve each other, and they improve the whole floor. And so, you know, every attack and every purple card we're playing, doing well. Herzl's Hammer. This card's so good. Kind of overpowered. It should be 3 cost. Crucible Steward. I like just taking this to chew up cards. This makes your deck smaller. Powers you up, gets you forge points. He's cheap, so you can play Endless on him and get good value. Yeah, it's not even directly related to the core strategy, but it just makes your deck smaller as you go. Pretty amazing. Railgun could have been skipped. Conductor Steward was there too. You know, give us some free swings every now and then. It definitely saved a couple of units here and there. Fracture. Yeah, Soul Crushing Guilt. Helped at the end of the Seraph fight, but otherwise kind of absent. But yeah, another run where, you know, taking purple cards is pretty much all you need to do. All right, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. If you did enjoy it, please do leave me a like, subscribe to the channel. You can find me on Twitch as well. And I will see you in the next Monster Train 2 video. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.